dude. Alright, you know where I'll be.
Bet.
If you need anything, shoot me a text.
Let's go. Let's go. How you guys liking these copyright-free beats, huh? Bring me in, dude. The Johnny Mitchell Show. I've been on the road, not doing much blow. Coming through like a toad. Row, row, row your boat. Yes. All right. Come on in. Boom, boom. Yes. Oh, look at that. Dude, I'm so excited. I am so excited. We have people in the chat. Kyle Young, what's good, dog? What's good? Dude, we are starting from scratch, folks. Welcome back to the Johnny Mitchell Show. Oh my God, it has been years since we've done this. Promised you guys that I would pop back on streaming, and here we are, dude. This is the first episode of the reboot, dude. What's good? What's good in the chat? Dude, light that chat up. Let me know what's up. Holler at me, dude. Just learning how to use Twitch. I'm a boomer. I'm almost 40 years old. I had to have a young kid, my young producer, the boy. I had to have him set the Twitch up, the YouTube streaming and all that. Dude, wow, we are here. We are here. I got the free in my mouth. What's good, dude? We got the cats in the chat. I can't hear myself now.
Yeah, I know.
Is that
I was hearing double.
Okay, so I can't hear anything. I'm supposed to not hear myself?
Yeah, fuck it. You'll still be able to hear the video.
Can people hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me out there? And this is supposed to be like this? This is crazy. Why can I not hear myself? Why do I even... Are you sure it's supposed to be this way?
Why the fuck do I hear double?
I don't know,
I
dude.
hear double, dude.
I don't know. John, there's no way... He said Kyle Young said doubled. Okay, so...
It's doubled up.
Okay, so can you hear me, Kyle Young? Can you hear me, Kyle Young? So am I good?
Bro, it's like weird because you have like a weird like doubled up kind of sound. I don't know why.
There's no... Okay, so they can hear me out there. This is weird, though. This is weird, but I guess I can hear...
I thought it was this, but I was wrong. So you can hear yourself again.
Okay, so now I'm not doubled. I'm good.
No, you're still doubled up. I don't know what the fuck it is, though.
I don't even know what doubled up means.
You're hearing double of your voice. If I played the stream on my phone, I'd hear 2 of your voice.
Oh, we gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So I'm trying to...
Oh, this might be coming down, then. Yeah, there's an echo. There's certainly...
Yeah.
But I can't hear it. I can't hear my echo.
Yeah, but it's only on the stream.
Oh, shit. Okay, well... Thanks for your patronage, Kyle. This stream might become this... Stream might be short-lived.
Let's see.
So I need double when I...
Yeah. So like, watch. Ready? Okay, hold on. Talk.
Check. Oh, yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What do we do?
What do we do? Let's try going in here. Okay, click on that. Then go to properties. Okay. Dude, I'm fucking coming in like goddamn. Okay, let's see.
Probably OBS, dude. I love that they're giving
advice on
yeah,
Probably get OBS. Dude. Why don't I just get them? Should I fire this guy and get you guys?
I can get the chat to be my producer.
No. Let's try that. Chat is a fixed chat.
All right. Let's try that.
Fixed chat.
Chat, is it fixed? Chat, yeah. I'm like Drake. Hey, bro.
That shit is not fixed. That shit is not fixed, chat. Chat, that shit is not fixed.
Just get to it.
I'm working on it, man.
Don't be embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed.
2 people, 3 people.
Amen.
It's not a big deal.
It's a big deal to me. Alright.
This is strange.
It's very strange. Try that.
What's good?
Try that.
Third Eye Investments.
How's that?
I love it, dude. You know what? With the stream, we can do this. We can go off script. It doesn't have to be still doubled up. Yeah, we're still doubled up, guys. Hey, you guys, just keep the chat open. We're gonna figure this out. Oh, and Brad, dude. It's all right. This is family. I know everybody in the chat, so we can just hang tight, guys. We're getting to it. Johnny Mitchell Show is back. If we can figure out how to not have an echo. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
I will say I am quite hungover. We got a lot of stuff to get to. I hope this works. Check. Brad, how am I coming in? Earth to Brad. Nope. Check.
Why the fuck is that doubled up?
It's playing back on OBS 2 times.
You know what? Could be this. Could be that.
Oh.
Could be that.
You didn't mute the...
I didn't mute the tabs.
Oh, okay. Still doubled? Still double, guys out there in YouTube land? Yep, echo still. You really can't put anything up on YouTube.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Boom.
Here. Let me do some investigation.
You guys go take a bathroom break, smoke it up. Smoke if you got them. We put in, I'll tell you what, we put in not a little effort getting this thing up. Getting this, you should see me right now. I got two monitors. I got a whole Twitch account. I got all these videos pulled up. I got all the things going this way and that way. And the one thing we didn't account for was when we went live that it would sound like I'm in a cave.
Classic, dude. Fucking classic. Let's just make sure it's not something in the settings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got 2 sources of audio. Turn off all but the mic. This is what Brad said. Brad's a smart guy. He says you got 2 sources of audio. Turn off all but the mic.
So smart. I'm such a fucking dumbass. Yo, shout out Brad, dude.
Yeah, Brad.
I think Brad just fixed.
Brad owns assets. Brad's a rare affluent listener.
Bro, Brad,
He owns real estate. Tampa real estate.
Don't tell him not to come for my job, dude. I need this.
Oh, he said fixed. Kyle said fixed.
Let's go.
Yes,
Bro,
let's
it's all
go,
because of Brad.
dude.
Shout out Brad.
Dude, shout out Brad. Don't send me super chats. Send them to Brad. By the way, is our super chats open? Don't give me money. We don't deserve money for this, but I just want to make sure if someone is dumb enough to shoot me $5, I'll take it. What's good? Okay.
Cool, dude, you're good.
So we're set. You guys, what's good? Welcome back to the Johnny Mitchell Show. Revamped 2.0. What's going on, you guys? We are, I would say we're in the middle of a Cold War. I mean, there's so much going on right now.
Don't mind me.
What's going on? Oh, do we not have...
No, don't mind me.
Is Twitch not open?
No, you all right. Shit.
Oh, we just got a follower off Twitch, dude.
That was me, dude.
Oh, thanks.
I gotta moderate somehow, you know?
Dude, Twitch is... All this stuff, I shout out to Daniel J, Sword Saint.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So just, you guys know me. You guys know that I tend to use a lot of profanity. I tend to go off the rails. Now that YouTube has begun censoring content about Israel and Gaza, that's a real problem because 90% of the videos that we're going to watch today have something to do with Zionism. So I really hope the lights don't just turn off.
You're good, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good.
At the top, that is your Twitch followers. If you get any new followers, that's
Up here to the left?
Yeah, no, very top. See?
Right.
You
Got it.
got another follower.
Perfect. What's good, dude? Oh, well, I buy real estate. That's Brad, dude. Thank you. Shout out, Brad. Brad's on Twitch, too.
Let's go, Brad.
I'm on Rumble, dude. I'm on Rumble. Yeah, bro. This is weird. This is going to take me a minute to get into it. I don't really know how to get into a stream other than saying Twitter X is, if you're on X all day, you realize that we're in a civil war. On the one hand, the right is being bifurcated. Okay, there's one side that supports Israel, one doesn't. It all is based around this tiny, shitty little Middle Eastern country called Israel. It's kind of it's boring, to be honest with you. Like I'm bored with talking about these guys, but they're so bad that they just keep giving content. So that's why the most of what I'm going to talk about is it revolves around these guys. Yeah, dude. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I'm going to get into topics here in a minute. Just trying to get in the vibe, trying to get in the mood. I got my Celsius. I got my free pouch in my mouth. Oh my God. Shout out to William Montgomery. We did a show last night. We did a comedy festival in Austin. Wumbo, what's good? Johnny, can you spend a minute saying honestly how your life changed going from up-and-coming comedian to a guy with 1 million subs overnight? Nice hairline, dude. Been here since Sick Joke. Thank you, Wumbo. Yeah, well, my life didn't really change. I suppose it did change overnight, but it took me over 10 years for it to change overnight, you know? I was doing podcasts. I was doing Sick Joke. That channel got nuked. I was doing the F-Men with Leo. I was doing the Johnny Mitchell show. I was trying all these things, right? I was, going wild. I was going crazy just trying to get some attention. So when we finally started doing the Connect, it did blow up overnight. It did. That's what makes doing this thing hard. That's what makes the Connect spoiled me so bad, because now I'm trying to do a different content, and I know it's going to take a lot longer, and it's tough. It's tough knowing that you're just going to have to go from the bottom. So, yeah, but it was the greatest 3 months of my life when the Connect started going viral, and it just, we were getting millions of views, literally millions of views an episode, and every short was getting 5-10 million views. It was, I mean, I felt like a celebrity. I was getting recognized everywhere. I was going at the gym in LA, coming out of the pizza shop, at the airport. It was, and I'm not going to lie, it felt pretty good. It was just constant. It was a constant dopamine hit. Dopamine. But then also, it went up so fast, I was like, it was anxiety riddled, because I was like, oh, okay, this has nowhere to go but down. That's the problem. The faster you hit, the harder you fall. So, but I think we've done a good job in sustaining it. Sword Saint, what's good? But yeah, dude, it was like the greatest year of my life. It was the greatest, most stressful year of my life. But now we're trying to pivot a little bit. We're still doing the Connect. Of course we're doing the Connect. We love the Connect, but I got that on autopilot. I'm trying to go viral again. That's why I'm doing all this stuff. It's because I crave attention. As a comedian, I crave attention. I want to be relevant. I crave relevancy. So that's just what it is. And I don't really know where I'm supposed to be looking. How am I looking right now? Am I do you want me looking here? Do you want me looking to the right, left? What's the best way to do it? Chat? When you got assaulted on stage. Oh yeah, that was the first time that I went viral, is when I was doing a black room. I was doing a comedy show for an all black audience. And yeah, this guy was drunk heckling me, and he ran on stage and pulled me off stage. That's collectively now has 60 million views. That's the first time I went viral, just crazy viral. I've had people come out to my shows on the road because they saw a clip of me getting assaulted. So that was the beginning. That was before the Connect, but that was my first taste of it, dude. This content game is a drug. Make no mistake about it. Yeah, the early pods with Danny Mullen, of course. Yeah, dude. No, those were all good times, man. All good times. And now we're gonna be back doing it. Now I'm gonna be doing. We're going live a lot. We're gonna build the Johnny Mitchell show up. It's going to be. We're gonna scale it. We're gonna scale it. And part of the way we're gonna do that is just clips, and we're gonna drive people to the YouTube and maybe the Twitch. We'll see. All right. Let's get into it, dude. Oh, wait. I should have figured out what we were talking about. Hold on. The React screen. Okay. 1 second. Face cam. All right. So this is what we're going to get into. We are going to get into... Boom. We're going to start with this. Okay. So, make no mistake. Israel is interfering in our elections blatantly. Now, I know that Russia, China, adversaries, even friends, everybody and their intelligence agencies spy on everybody else, right? They do a little, they plant some Facebook bots if they want to influence an American election and vice versa. We obviously do that around the world. We interfere in people's elections all of the time, right? But subtly. Here is Miriam Adelson, right? Check this out. Can you guys see what is pulled up on my screen right now? Dude, this is literally like a practice episode. This is so funny. Oh yeah, you can. There we go. Look at this. This is from Megatron. This is breaking. Israel political donor Miriam Adelson will lead a $20 million campaign to unseat Republican Congressman Thomas Massie. Massie is one of the few members of Congress who has been outspoken about Israel influence in American politics and is known for criticizing Jewish AIPAC. Okay, this is the lady, Miriam Adelson, committed Zionist, gave Trump $100 million to get elected. She's the scion to a fortune, a Las Vegas casino fortune. She is going after Thomas Massie, the only member of Congress that literally does not take money from Israel and is trying to get the Epstein files released. He is the only one speaking out saying, hey, we should take down these pedophiles that are running our government. We should help the victims of this international cabal of sex traffickers. We should stop funding foreign wars. Literally, we have bread lines now. 42 million people don't have SNAP benefits. We should bring that money home. We should stop giving billions of dollars to fund other people's industries like Argentina. We should maybe try to help our own farmers out. All of that. Too much for the Zionist lobby. Okay? Wild. Look at that. He's the only one that's he's the only rational member of Congress. Look at that. And look at how much money he takes. $0 from AIPAC. Look at him. He's like a salt of the earth guy. He's like a farmer from Kentucky, dude. Look at that. Donald Trump, $230 million from AIPAC. This is his ally. How wild is that, dude? Literally, she cares about she's an Israel agent. This is active election interference. And it's no surprise that Trump is calling to get Thomas Massie unseated because this is his cash cow. This is his funder right here. Miriam Adelson. Look at that. She doesn't have a purse. She doesn't have a United States flag on her purse, on her handbag. She has an Israeli flag, dude. Massie is not long for this world. I mean, yeah, dude. Seriously, he's got to be careful. Look at that. The proof is in the numbers, bro. Look at this. Look at the... Dude, the comments are lit up right now. After he completed his prison sentence, Miriam Adelson, an AIPAC megadonor, flew Jonathan Pollard home to Israel on her private jet, where he was personally met on the tarmac by Benjamin Netanyahu and greeted as a hero. Okay? This is a spy. This is an Israeli spy incarcerated in the United States. Okay? So he was spying on the United States. He was caught, and then he was flown home to Israel by Miriam Adelson, who is Trump's donor. Do you see the problem here? Do you see we're literally a vassal state? Our Congress is a vassal. They are puppets. We're run by puppets of a tiny Middle Eastern country. It's wild. Yeah, there you go. The president you voted for, the president you got, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Yeah. Thomas Massey for prez, dude. Crazy. How am I doing so far, you guys? Is this a seamless transition? And by the way, and here are the people that we're defending. This is the Israel that we're defending. This is what's going on, by the way. Okay? Now you watch this. Tell me what you think.
איפה המפתחות? תחזיר הביתה, תחזיר.
שופי את זה הוא. שופי.
מי מפריע? שקט.
Yes, so those are Israeli settlers in the West Bank, terrorist organizations, literally terrorist organizations, storming into people's houses, Palestinians' houses, raiding them, looting them, many times killing them. 90% of the crimes committed by the settlers against the Palestinians in the West Bank go unpunished. 90%. I looked it up. So you tell me this is the country we're defending. This is the culture that we're defending. And Israelis will, Ashkenazi Israelis that live in Tel Aviv will say, no, we're against the occupation. We're against the occupation. Oh, yes, but we serve in the army. We serve in the IDF. We're proud of, I don't know why I became Arnold Schwarzenegger all of a sudden. We serve in the IDF. What do you think the IDF does? What do you think the Israeli military is for? It's for protecting these settler terrorists, and it's for expanding the settlements. That's what these guys are. These settlers are a wing of the Israeli government. They're the first, they're the tip of the spear. They're the ones who go into the land, steal the land, and then somehow the Palestinians get their houses bulldozed over. Don't let it fool you. So this is who, when it comes down to it, these are the people. This has become mainstream Israeli society. Do not get it twisted. How am I doing, chat? Can we clip that? Wow. It's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. Now here, yes, these are the people that killed Jesus, chat. I mean, look, the culture is a culture of violence. The Israeli culture from Ben Shapiro in the United States to, of course, the politicians, Benjamin Netanyahu, it is one of violence. Now, check it out. You think, well, why does this affect me in the United States? Why does this affect my rights? You've heard people say that before. What they're doing in Israel could come home to you. Well, check out this dude, bro. Check out this guy. This is a guy who posted the Australian government. Okay, check this video out. This is a dude who posted a video of some IDF leaders making genocidal statements, talking about executing children, okay? He then gets arrested in Australia by the Australian government for leaking the video.
Remember this video?
There should be a death sentence to be killed off in war if you hold a gun. Even if you are a 16-year-old and under UN, whatever it is called, a child.
Our house got raided because of it. Here's to offer you a bit of a backstory. I'm German and Moroccan Jewish. In March, I was invited to a meeting with the Israeli ambassador to Austria, David Rudd. We met in the Jewish Community Center where the press took pictures and he sat down with about 20 people. He started talking about diplomacy, hostages, and the usual Zionist visions. Without anyone asking, he said, if Europe were crazy enough to invest again in Gaza, we would have to destroy it the next time.
Holy shit, bro. Think about what they're saying. I don't know how Jared Kushner is going to feel about this. Jared Kushner and his other real estate goons have a plan for Gaza. They want to turn it into the next Cabo. They want to turn it into Tulum for people in the Middle East. They want to drive all the Palestinians out and build resorts on the remains of the dead bodies there. This guy's saying if they did that, we bomb it again. We will bomb it and bomb it.
Everyone listened attentively as a man of influence spoke. When he suggested the death penalty for children involved in the war, I tried to stay calm. No one was reacting, and I had to see what else he'd say. The video of his statements went completely viral. Weirdly enough, not a single media outlet in Austria or Germany reported on it. Journalists later reported that while the video made rounds, no one
this was the Austrian government.
dared to. 1 month later, anti-terror units showed up at our doorstep. I wasn't home, so they let themselves in and stole anything that contained data, including an old phone, PC, hard drive, and notebooks.
Wow, bro, this is in Austria. This has nothing to do with Israel. This is not in Israel. This is in Austria. This guy leaked that video, and they sent goons, they sent thugs from the government, stormtroopers, police, secret police, to go to this guy's house and raid it. So you think your rights can't be taken away? Dude, think again, bro. Wow.
They called me on my phone, ordering me to the police station if I wanted to see my things again. I went there with a lawyer and collected a receipt of their theft. The sentence for publishing video material of another person is up to 1 year in jail. There's no doubt that the video disturbed some Zionists in high places. They needed the video to disappear and consequences to be taken. What's shocking is the complicity with which countries in Europe obey and execute on their orders.
They have their hooks everywhere. I love it because people are really starting to see it, though. At least they're starting to see it. And the more desperate they become, the more crazy their actions become, the more it becomes evident to even the dumbest person that the world really is in the grip of Israel, of the influence of Israel.
Instead of investigating a high-ranking official making genocidal claims within your country, the Austrian state decided to go after the people ringing the alarm bells. Once again, Austria is standing on the wrong side of history. It's a sign of fascism coming closer and closer, while right-wing groups spew hatred against Muslims and Jews.
All right, yeah, so the guy was a little boring, right? Like, you want to get our attention, you got to pick it up a little bit, right? But just an example to show you what's happening and what they're capable of. Also, let's be honest, Peter Thiel, Alex Karp, Palantir, those technocrat monsters, those ghouls, those demons, the drones that they're using to spy on Gaza and the West Bank, guess what? They want to experiment with those in the United States. This is my point, dude. This is my point. What they're doing in Gaza and the occupied territories is a test case for what they want to do to us in the West. Wild. What's good in the chat, dude? Our chat's blowing up. Hey, lad. Yes, dude. Johnny Mitchell's back. Dude, I'm fired up. Hey, I will say, this is not as easy as it looks to be able to, like, sound cool and flip between the videos, you know? Daniela Weiss. I will look her up in a second. Here we go, right here. Now, this is the pushback. 1 second. When I talk about desperation, this is what I mean. When I talk about the desperation of the Israeli propaganda, they've ramped it up. They're now spending hundreds of millions of dollars to influence American news, American influencers, and American media. Look who they stoop to. Look who they got their hooks in. Take a guess in the chat who's I'm about to pull up that's capping for Israel. Just shout out. The wildest guess, bro. He's a celebrity. Black guy. I'll say that much. Who would stoop low enough? No guesses. Okay, there you go. Charlemagne the God. Check it out.
And like I said before, I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%. I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel. The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
He did not know where Israel was on a map, nor what Israel was until Miriam Adelson showed him. I mean, how many baby mama payments is he behind on? That Floyd Money Mayweather probably made $500 million in his career. Not enough. He could use a little cash jolt. I mean, the guy's dressed like he's in a Baptist church in Alabama, and he's standing at the Jewish American Convention in Las Vegas, voice shaking. Just listen to that. Listen to how much his voice shakes. Can we see this again?
And like I said before, I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%.
Not even 50%, dude.
I will always be the voice for the people in Israel.
Always. Not a voice, the voice. The leading voice. The one defending the motherland of Israel is a boxer with a 5th grade education. Think about that. How the desperation, but also the insane connections and the money that they're throwing around, dude.
I will always stand behind the country of Israel.
The country of Israel.
The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
Wow. What's going on? Are we getting ads? Are they running ads right now? All right, dude. We got 81 views, man. Dude, we are rocking and rolling. We are rolling through this, bro. We are rolling through this. All right. And this is going to be the last thing that we talk about with Israel, maybe. Maybe not, though. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is... Okay, guys. Buckle up. This is one of the greatest things I've seen on the internet in a long time. I mean, if this guy is not entertaining, I don't know what is. This is Valuetainment's own Patrick Bet David with a grand idea about how to bring peace to the Middle East. After you watch this, you're going to have to go put some water on your face. Okay? You're going to have to go put some water on your face. Pour yourself a drink, pinch yourself, and ask you if this is real. Ask yourself, am I living in a simulation? Is this real? Easy Blue, Johnny Bitchell, your show is whack. You're in my chat. Queer? Anyways. That's why I got to get a moderator or whatever. Check this out, dude. Oh my God.
So I have a crazy idea for Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel as well as the world. If you like it, tag the world, share with everybody. If not, just move on. I think the world needs a comedic roast of Benjamin Netanyahu, sitting right in the middle with the greatest comedians in the world, from America, from the Middle East, from Egypt, from everywhere, just making fun of Benjamin Netanyahu for 2 hours, just like they did with Trump many, many years ago, just like they did with Tom Brady. And Tom doesn't like stuff like this. Neither does Trump, but they took it. And what happened? All the people that hated Brady, they moved on. All the people that hated Trump were like, let me go to the next person now. I think the temperatures are very high. What's going on there, what's happened there, it's terrible. It's not slowing down. People are going back and forth. Why not create a setting for people to say everything they want to get it off their chest?
This is proof that America is the greatest country on earth. Because a literal retard, a literal con man can become this wealthy and influential and come up with ideas like roasting a war criminal to bring peace to the Middle East. Not, hey, let's divest from Israel. Not, hey, let's ban AIPAC. Hey, let's not, make AIPAC or Israel lobbies register as foreign entities. Not, hey, let's stop shipping weapons to the genociders. Let's get some Comedy Central writers and let's do a roast of Benjamin Netanyahu. Who's going to be on the dais? Why don't you get Idi Amin on the dais? And Slobodan Milosevic. And Michael Rappaport could host the whole thing. This is the most insane take I have ever heard by one of the most talentless, grifting dumbasses in entertainment. Patrick Bet David. Remember, this is the guy who had a multi-level marketing scheme, literally made his fortune by a multi-level marketing scheme, selling insurance, recruiting lower middle class dumbass salesmen from Long Island. Okay? And now he fancies himself some kind of voice of influence. He's saying, let's do a roast of Benjamin Netanyahu. Let's get the guy who did Rwanda. Let's get him up there. Okay? We could do a little historical roast of Hitler while we're at it. This is wild. And honestly, this is not, compared to what the U.S. government is coming up with, this is on point. I mean, it's a solution. This had to be a $7,000 post. This had to be a $7,000, right? This is a ZIO post. Am I wrong? Again, he's like Floyd money. He's like Floyd Mayweather. How much money does this guy need? How much money? Do you really need another $7,000 this bad? Psychopath. Oh, yes. And Vegan Love put in a good point. The people on the PBD show are even dumber than him. You have Vinny the comedian, hilarious comedian, literal psychopath, has brain damage. No, he's a stupid person, right? Obviously. Yelling, but taking himself seriously. You have Adam, a total dunce. He's like a frat boy. He's like a B- frat boy. And then you have Patrick Bet David. You have a guy, I mean, oh my God. You have to like shake yourself. You're like, none of the world should respect us. We should have no respect from the world. And by the way, this got 1 million views and 6.3K likes, which is actually what it should, which shows you that people are not as dumb as you think. Because look at that. It's got 1 million views and only 6.3K people liked it. I mean, thank God. Thank God we're not that stupid, but we are that stupid. Because you make a guy like this famous, he pays his way in, by the way. We all know Patrick Bet David pays his guests tens of thousands of dollars just to come on because nobody wants to talk to him. The guy is a clown. He's created like, he's basically like, for boomers that don't watch a lot of TV, like he's not as bad as like Fox News that's played in literal retirement homes, right? But his demographic is just one cut above them in stupidity, in affluence, whatever it is. I mean, they're the dumbest Republicans. I'm not even saying all Republicans. I'm kind of a Republican, but this is the dumbest, lamest form of trying to be an influencer that I've ever seen. He's very good at the art of the interview. I mean, I suppose he's okay. He's been doing it long enough. But he's like, good for him, dude. The guy knows how to get attention. This is bananas. I mean, we should be. I hope this country falls apart. I hope we have a dollar crisis soon. All right, moving on. Dude, it is not easy to do this streaming stuff. He's selling $600 shoes. Is that true, Daniel J? Is he really selling $600 shoes? Oh my God, dude, these people. Why can't they can't you just rip people off and then go live in anonymity on a beach somewhere? You know what I mean? Can't you just make $250 million from a multi-level marketing scheme or $500 million from boxing and then just go live in a mansion somewhere quietly? Michael Jordan did that. I love Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan doesn't have a podcast. Michael Jordan doesn't do appearances. He took his billions and now he's fat, he smokes cigars, and he just travels around the world on a yacht. That's all he does. Oh my God. Yeah, it's on his merch site. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Wow. That almost, you guys, and that almost completes the Israel talk for the day, but not quite. Not quite. Because now we're going to talk about Mamdani. And by the way, I'm no political sycophant, right? I wasn't like a hot guy for Mamdani. I wasn't posting about Mamdani. I'm glad he won. Only because maybe he will drive some Israelis and their proxy billionaires out of New York, bring down the rent so your boy can move there again, okay? I don't think his policies are probably not going to work. Nothing works. Brad says, I swear these people are acting like they're returning from the dead to their wealth or possibly never leaving, like downloading consciousness. Yes, that's what these people want to do. They want to live forever. These are psychopaths. This is the Larry Ellison effect. Larry Ellison's like 85 years old. He's one of the richest men in the world. He does biohacking. He wants to live forever. These are the people that are actively working on technology that makes them live forever. These are the most dangerous people on earth. Actually, you know what? Tim Dillon talked about that. You guys want to watch Fat Tim Dillon? Fat gay Tim Dillon had this to say.
Part of the issue with the Trump team is that half the administration and the people that are around it believe that America needs an aristocracy, that we need to get rid of democracy, and we need to just elevate a group of elite aristocrats to run the country, and that's the Yarvin types. And there are a lot of big donors that are coming into play. There's a guy whose name I'm escaping. It's Chris Ruskirk or Rusk or something. And Bannon, who's kind of on the other side, is going, I hate this tech oligarchy. I hate them. And I don't want anything to do with them, and they scare me. But they have all the money. So half of the Trump administration is people that are genuinely going, what can we do to tank the economy, crater it, and then build it back our way?
Which may be happening right now. Part of me thinks what's going on with the shutdown and the tariffs and the belligerency when it comes to economic policy, they're trying to wreck the economy. This is a theory of mine. It's why you see all the Trump, they're getting into Bitcoin. They're setting up Bitcoin mining companies because they're trying to careen the dollar. They're trying to break the dollar to get everybody connected to a central bank digital currency.
How do we usher in a surveillance state that's more draconian even than the one we have now?
Yes.
how do we eliminate any constitutional checks and balances on what we want to do?
Yes.
They believe the American government has failed and they want to replace it now.
With a technocracy, right? What these guys, and they've always hated democracy. They've always hated the Constitution. Trump hates the Constitution. These people hate checks and balances. Don't get it twisted. The only difference between us and a dictatorship is the stages of the evolution of that, right? These guys love China. They're like, Putin, China, they can just do things. They don't have to go through courts. They don't have to go through the different branches of governments. They can just get done what they want to get done. The difference with Russia and China compared to us is that their leaders actually care about what's happening in their country. They care about their citizens. They're nationalists. The people who run our country are globalists. Globalists or just individualists, just sociopaths, megalomaniacs. People who are here, they see the decline of the empire like a carcass of a piece of roadkill on the side of the road, and there's a little bit of meat left, and they're just going in and they're trying to scrape out everything that is left. They're trying to privatize everything. They're trying to squeeze every dollar they can and give the benefits and favors to everybody that gets them in power, and they all share the money. So this is what's happening.
That's a lot of the tech people that are in Washington, D.C., and I know a lot about a lot of them, and you can too, by the way. It's pretty easy to look up. This isn't like hidden. That's a substantial power faction within that administration. People that want to get rid of the American government and replace it with an AI government or a straight up oligarchy of tech feudalists.
And we're almost there, to be honest with you. And when we start having to pay money to people that are permanently laid off from AI, that will be the almost the final step, because you get people addicted, dependent on the money you give them, right? Now you say, okay, hey, we're going to pay you $5,000 a month to live. You're a truck driver, you're an Uber driver, you're a person that used to work at Amazon in the warehouse. Your job is now redundant. Not temporarily, not till the economy comes back, forever. But don't worry, we're going to give you $5, $10, doesn't matter, $50,000 a month. Because again, it doesn't matter. We will break the dollar. We can print the dollar to oblivion, because we all own Bitcoin now, and all the real estate and all the assets and all the stock market that benefit from money printing. We will give you the money you need to live every month. But we're not going to give you we're not going to send you a check. We're going to send you tokens, a CDC token. We can see exactly where you spend it. We can regulate how you spend it. Oh, by the way, it will be attached to your biometrics. There will be travel restrictions. You can only spend it in this country. Maybe you can only spend it in the county you live in the city you live in. Who knows? And that's coming. That's coming at an eerily rapid clip.
Who don't believe in representative government. They believe in buying you off with crypto, which will be biometrically linked to you when you're born. It'll be like your eyes blink and you've got however much crypto they think you need to survive, because there's not going to be any jobs. These are the conversations that they're having. The jobs are going to go away. And then what are you going to do with all these people? Well, you need to surveil them. You need to find a way to give them money. But I don't think you're going to be traveling. I don't want you traveling. They've even said that. Larry Fink has come out and said, hey, folks.
Larry Fink of BlackRock.
We're in the period where all these assets are being tokenized. It's all going on the blockchain. And we're beginning a massive transformation of the economy. You could call it the fourth industrial revolution, but it is a massive transformation of the existing economy. So you have guys like Larry Fink and Connor, get up that thing where the guy says, I don't know if we've played it on the show before where he goes, you may travel. If you're a rich person, you may travel. But if you're a poor person, you might travel from your house. You might put that thing. Yes.
Between those, to travel to the same place, but maybe of lesser means.
Let's watch this.
People of means who are going to travel, and then there's going to be people maybe who of lesser means who might actually be able to use an Oculus or a Magic Leap or some other kind of device to travel to the same place, but from their own couch. But in many ways, it's actually going to create even more distance between those two people. That psychologically,
yeah, they go. That's the point. They're all staring at him, going, "That's the point." That.
Yeah. So I can't tell you how important it is to position yourself. I'm not giving financial advice here. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Any kind of money you make, if you have $100 left over at the end of the week, right, from whatever you do, you need to be getting this, saving it, but ideally getting it out of the financial system. The easiest way to do it is just to buy Bitcoin. They make it so easy for you. That is freedom. The only freedom, potentially, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. I can't see how this doesn't, at least for 50 or 100 years, how this does not turn the United States into a techno-feudal empire. How does this not? Where does this end? Because the robots are coming. People, to avoid rioting because people are starving to death, they will have to be paid. They will have to be taken care of by the government. And what? They're just money with no strings attached? You got to be out of your mind. This is coming. You need to take the cash you make now and buy Bitcoin or buy gold or whatever you can do to not have to accept the welfare that will inevitably come from AI making you redundant. Man, that is frightening, dude. Frightening. You gotta go, and you gotta get out of the country. Once you got the bag, once you got any kind of money, you've gotta leave the country. You've gotta go to an island off the coast of Italy. You've gotta go to Uruguay. You've gotta go somewhere that's irrelevant, that you can live for cheap. If you value freedom at all, if you like being home all day, if what you do is live through the metaverse, essentially, if you spend your life in a screen, it probably won't matter that much. But if you're from the old school like me and you value privacy and individual freedom and you hate the government, this is probably going to be an unpleasant place to live, even if you have money. Like, I don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of poor demons, poor slaves, essentially. I don't want to live in a slave society. But this is what we're setting ourselves up to do. That's what feudalism is. It's essentially slavery. But now you don't have to work. We take care of everything. It's going to be like the Brave New World. Everybody will just be constant dopamine, just built into your brain. Bzz, more entertainment. Bzz, more entertainment. It could be Brad says it could be the Hunger Games. I don't think it will be, though. I think they won't let it get to that point. The oligarchs will make sure that everybody has enough money to pay their rent, to buy food, because this is, they benefit. They make money out of all of it, Okay, guys, let's get back to Zohran Mamdani. Mom Deezy, dude. Oh, my God. This makes me love this dude. I don't even care. I don't even care if you guys call me a cuck, dude. I don't even care. Call me a cuck. Check out what this cat said. Breaking news. 46% of Israelis say they would avoid visiting New York City after Mamdani becomes mayor. Make him the president. Dude, please. I mean, it's not even my birthday. That sounds amazing. What? Can we get this? Can we get a Mamdani in every single country? Can we get a Mamdani in Mykonos? Where do Israelis like to travel? Can we get a Mamdani running the country of Cyprus? Can we get a Mamdani in Ibiza? Dude, please keep them out because you know why? Check this out. Check this out, my good friends. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. This was gonna be a clippable one, too. Damn it. Damn it. He said, I deleted it. Damn it. Basically, what Mamdani is saying is he's canceling all Israeli-related contracts with the city of New York. Any government contracts that are related to the state of Israel, he's getting rid of. Is it true that there was a guy spiking everyone's drink with fentanyl at the old folks' home? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that was COVID. Wow. I mean, this is the fight, guys. I don't want to be soapbox Johnny here, but this truly is the fight of our generation. And here's Bill Maher. Here's Bill Maher's dumbass pontificating on something.
How can capitalism be working so well for so many people? Again, it's not just billionaires going to these concerts. It's millions and millions of people who seem to be living these kind of lives. And other people, it's not working for at all. When you're 30 years old and you still have roommates, yes, capitalism has failed you.
We don't have capitalism, don't you see? When Trump buys a 10% stake in Intel, that's government intervention. What kind of capitalism is that? He wants to give $2,000 checks to Americans. What kind of capitalism is that? He's going into a tariff war, putting more and more taxes on American citizens. How is that capitalism? You guys, this is a state-run capitalism, aka socialism, and they're trying to call Mamdani the big scary socialist commie. What do you think the Federal Reserve is? Injecting money into the economy. What do you think the Federal Reserve is? Setting interest rates, artificially setting the price of money. That's what an interest rate is. You're artificially setting the price of money and instead of letting the market do it. What do you call that? No, Bill Maher, you're too stupid. You smoke too much pot. You're too much of a boomer. You're just smelling your own shit for too long, dude. God, this guy sucks.
And the question to me is, how do we make socialism seem unattractive? Because you're right. Socialism doesn't work.
I totally agree with you. Like socialism, like what we have in the United States right now, what we've had for almost a century is a state-run capitalism, aka socialism. And it's taking over. It's taking over by this government. It's not Mamdani's government. It's the federal government.
Young people, I understand where their feelings are. They refuse to crack a book and learn that we've tried it many, many times. It never works. Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, and look, what's going on...
Oh, this is a great take right here. God, I love the fucking pop-eyed hack. Just a pop-eyed hack. Representative Jared Mauskowski. Wonder what his feelings on Israel are, dude. Jared Mauskowski.
Now has a lot to do with social media and being, addicted to being online, which happened a lot during COVID when people were stuck in their houses and just stuck on their devices, right? That's where kids are getting their information. I have a 9 and a 12-year-old, right? And it's TikTok, it's Instagram, that's where their information is coming from. And there are foreign powers working on these devices and these platforms, trying to sell this stuff to our kids on all sorts of topics.
Yes, that's right. It's not the policies. It's not the policies that are influencing our kids. It's the wrong people sending the wrong messaging. Wow, what do you think this guy's stance is on censorship on the internet? You think this guy's like a free speech guy? He's a big Florida. Oh, I'm a free man because I live in the great state of Florida. Oh yeah, but let's let Larry Ellison buy TikTok and CBS, and yes, let's cut down on these foreign infiltrators. Yeah, Israel, right? Because it's the messaging that's the problem. It's not the actual policy. Like, people are dumb, but they're not this dumb. They see what's happening. They feel it. They know it. Deny what the party wants you to not deny what is right in front of you. That's their highest command. George Orwell. I butchered the quote, but you guys get it. Hacks, dude. I agree socialism doesn't work. It never has worked. We're practicing what we're living through right now, and it's not Zohran Mamdani that wants to give you free buses, that wants little old ladies, Jamaican ladies that work for FIDI guys in Manhattan that need to get home after a 12-hour shift of wiping these shitty kids' ass. They want to take a bus back to Harlem. He wants to make it free for them. It's not him, dude. It's the federal government. It's tariffs. It's buying companies. It's Chinese shit, dude. What do we have on the docket? Dude, how we doing? How we doing on the chat? This is not easy, guys. This is not easy, but I appreciate you being there, bro. I appreciate you being there. Dude, I swear we're going to blow this thing up. I'm going live every day. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We're going live a day. What is this? Oh my God, dude. Check this out. Check this out. This might be next to the Patrick Bet David video. This might be the best piece of content I've seen all week. Okay? Now watch and then we'll talk about it. That was Syrian Al-Qaeda founder Al-Jolani playing basketball, shooting some hoops with Commander Brad Cooper at the CENTCOM Center in Washington, D.C. Shooting hoops. And the guy drained it. He nailed it. The founder of Al-Qaeda, responsible for 9/11, and Israel, and the Bush administration, and Cheney. But the Al-Qaeda, the Al-Qaeda, the gold standard in terrorism, shooting hoops with the highest ranking members of our military. How do you even make this stuff up, dude? What a joke. This country is a joke. And they post it. They made a smash cut out of it. And they put a cool beat over it. He looks like a nice guy. He's shaking hands. He's cleaned up now, dude. He's changed. Hey, we all can change. After committing, I don't know, untold massacres against Christians in Syria, plotting to kill American troops for years, literally being the head of a terror network that has killed thousands of people, scores of American soldiers and thousands of American citizens. That's okay. Hey, that was back then. That was the past. This is the future. He's cleaned up. He's tucked his shirt in, and he's shooting hoops at CENTCOM next to the Pentagon, surrounded by smiling American military generals, dude. Wow. Dude, we should walk away. Why are we paying taxes? What? My tax money's going to this shit? Let's watch this again, dude. This is a nice, hold on. Look, and I know like Obama, I know we've been doing this forever, guys, in the chat. I see you. Yes, like we've been doing this since the 70s, but this is beyond the pale. Boom, look at that drop. Ooh, that's good. That's feathery, dude. Getting that touch. Nerd. What a fucking dork. You see how that guy shot it? What a nerd. Dude, give Al-Jolani the ball again, please. Nice, dude. And look, he's got sportsmanship. Shaking hands afterward. Hey, great game, guys. Wow. The corruption is naked, dude. And that's why they want it. They don't want you seeing these things, even though they film them. That's pretty wild. So on the one hand, the techno-feudalists, the fascists, the tyrants that run this country, on the one hand, yes, they're demonic, evil. They want to bury information. They want to censor social media platforms. They want to pass laws that literally will allow you to get arrested for criticizing things that they don't want criticized, but then they also film it. So they're also kind of dumb. Like that actually kind of gives me a little bit of hope. They're stupid. Not only are politicians and government people, not only are they evil and corrupt, they're also dorks and they're stupid. These are stupid people. These people are sheltered. They grow up around nerds, dude. I mean, this is crazy. Dude, we got another Ethan Winter. Shout out. Go follow me on Twitch, you guys. Go follow me on Twitch. I am Johnny Mitchell on Twitch. Dude, this is beyond. That might be my favorite video of the day. Oh, we're not done, dude. Now we're going to talk about some sad stuff. Now we're going to talk about ICE. I don't want to bring the mood down here since we're having so much fun. Oh, here we go. Now, when I talk about dorks, this is a perfect exemplification of what I mean. We're being controlled, manipulated, and run by delusional psychopaths that are also nerds. You know what I mean? Here's Javi Milei once again making headlines, this time at CPAC. He came back to the U.S. after our $60 billion went to his pockets and the pockets of his cronies in Argentina. And he just wanted to come say thank you. Here's our boy Javi. This is a national shame. We should never forgive the leaders of our country that allowed a dork like this, a psychopath like this, a villain out of a Charles Dickens novel. What kind of dystopian horseshit is this? Well, people are lined up in bread lines in our country because Trump and his administration are actively, as of this recording today, demanding that their SNAP benefits not be released. Demanding it. Trump is making posts about it saying, you will not allow veterans and low-income people, most of who work full-time and still can't afford to live, you will not give them money to feed their kids. But let's invite the foreign leader that we spent $60 billion to prop up. Let's invite him back to sing the gay anthem of the world, to dance and mock us. This is a mockery, dude. We're being made a mockery of, people. Wow. Oh my God. This is insane, dude. I don't even know, like, oh, it makes me furious. And then this. ICE. Now, this was the thing that, at first, stopping illegal immigration sounds like a good idea, right? Until you take in the fact that they can't even do this right. They can't even, they're bumbling this, dude. They're going after the wrong people. Look at this. A man ran to the Broadview ICE facility today searching for his wife of 5 years. They were following the legal process, showing up for her court case. Okay, these weren't fentanyl dealers on the corner of the Tenderloin, right? That were just going to abscond. These are people trying to show up to court to do the right thing, to get either naturalized or to get work permits, to get green cards, whatever it is. She showed up for her court case when ICE took her to another room and disappeared her. He tracked her phone to Broadview, the ICE facility, where the signal cut off. Police told him to just look up her name online. He sat in a parking lot weeping, confused with no answers. First of all, I just got to say, you'll never catch me weeping over a woman, even if it's my wife. You know, let me get yourself together a little bit, right? Like, get it together, bro. It's just be a man. But this is awful. This is horrible. And no mature person, no feeling human being can look at this and say, this is okay. This is fine. Fuck them. Idiots, trolls, people who hate themselves might say, yeah, good. Send them all back. Let's deport. I see Matt Walsh. I see guys like Matt Walsh. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he hasn't taken any money from the you-know-whos. Saying, yeah, let's deport 100 million people. He says that. 100 million people. He wants a third of the country gone. Nobody even thinks what that would do to the economy, right? Not that anybody cares about the economy because they're trying to destroy it. But nobody can look at this and say, oh, this is right. This is good. This is just. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. It's wrong. Terrible things are happening. Anne Frank. Yeah, that bitch Anne Frank. Terrible things are happening outside. Poor, helpless people are being dragged out of their homes. Families are torn apart. Men, women, and children are separated. Children come home from school to find that their parents have disappeared. Yeah. So, you know, this is what's going on. If that was your mother, oh man. You guys don't have very good diction in the chat. But yeah, dude, this is what's going on. And we see it. You're seeing videos of it. You're seeing you're seeing people get dragged out of their cars in front of their kids, people pepper spraying, innocent people. It's like we're in the era of the petty tyrant. When you give people power, when you give working class people, anybody really, but you give an ICE officer just sworn in, right? The guy he's disgruntled. He got laid off. His job got shipped to China. Maybe he worked in construction and he's lazy and Mexicans work harder and he got laid off and everybody he knows has got an opioid addiction. It's not the Mexican cartel's fault. It's the Sackler family's fault. You say, hey, you want to come brutalize people for $70,000 a year? You could do anything. You wear a cool mask. You're a real cool guy. We'll give you a gun. You don't even have to identify yourself. You could just go around terrorizing people. Of course there's going to be abuses. Duh. And nowhere you don't see this any more clearly than when you're in prison. Because those are the cops, those are the rent-a-cops of the hierarchy. Of the law enforcement hierarchy are prison guards, right? Many of them know the inmates that they're guarding. A lot of them are drug addicts. A lot of them are corrupt. And they're tyrants. And by the way, this isn't going to solve anything. This is not going to solve the budget. Oh, by the way, speaking of socialism, Trump wants to make mortgages 50 years long so you can be a slave for another 20 years. 30 years wasn't bad enough. Yeah, and dude, if they're selling drugs and they're here illegally, yeah, deport them. What's changed? None of that has changed, dude. Anyways, dude, I didn't come with enough videos, man. I know I'm supposed to do this for I know I'm supposed to go for 3 hours when I chat, but now we're out of videos. Should we just see what's trending? Do you guys want to see what's trending and then we'll get out of here? This has been fun. You guys, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Also, great episode with Matt Cox on the Connect, dropping in 20 minutes. Going to be dropping in 20 minutes. Why not be legal before you come here so you don't get deported? Well, because they make it very, very, very difficult to get naturalized, to get a work permit. And look, a lot of them came here under bad policy of the Bidens. They let a lot of people in. refugees and such. Okay, I get that. But I just showed you a tweet of a guy married to a woman, an immigrant, who was trying to do the right thing when she was here. So it's here, dude, whether you like it or not. You're not going to be able to deport 100 million people. You're not going to be able to deport 10 million people. And by the way, they're doing this to American citizens. They're absolutely doing it. We've seen the videos. Just go type in ICE videos on your Twitter timeline, dude. In fact, we'll do it together. Why not? 1 second. Here we go. Wow. Here's a good one. Here's a fun one.
Fucking pussy ass bitches.
ICE assaults a nonverbal autistic special needs man. Not for nothing, he looks like he's getting tickled right now.
Fucking pussy ass bitches. If y'all have the balls to capture someone with a mask, take it off.
Do you hear the honking? These are not all illegal fentanyl dealers that are honking. People hate this shit. They hate it. There you go. There's one down. There's one down. That seems nice. Nice people, dude. Here's a woman having a seizure.
I know you're doing your job. But my heart is just... Seriously, you all guys came for one person?
What is her name?
Marjan. Seriously. Only 2 people is enough. What's this?
And to Bill Maher's credit, even he thinks that the masks and the terroristic, fascistic kind of way that ICE is conducting its operations is basically training us. It's training people to accept this reality permanently in their communities, right? Anyways, we don't have to go into it, but you guys get the point. Whenever the government tries to do something, they invariably fuck it up. Look at that. Look at that. Trump getting booed in Washington. Dude, he is so unpopular. This is hilarious. I didn't even see this, you guys. Booed. There you go, dude. And this, by the way, this is on the heels of his new popularity ratings. He is the most unpopular president in American history. Again, right? So when you have a government like this corrupt, this evil, this fascistic, and now this unpopular, you will see them become more and more desperate and therefore more dangerous, right? Ooh, libs of TikTok. Liberals boo. Let's look at what libs of TikTok said. Liberals, yeah, just liberals. 80,000 people at a Washington Redskins game, Commanders game, but they're all liberals. Liberals boo Trump as he swears in U.S. military members at the Commanders game. Absolutely disgusting. Democrats have no respect for our brave troops. Yeah, it's just the Democrats. It's all the Democrats. Libs of TikTok, what a worthless page. You guys were good when COVID was happening. Well, all that bullshit with COVID. But now they're just a mouthpiece they're just Trump sycophants and therefore controlled by Israel. You guys got to remember that. It's a point where anybody who is a Trump sycophant is by proxy an Israel slave. There's no other way to put it, dude. There's no justification. It's an indefensible thing. It's what is happening in Israel and with AIPAC and with the Trump administration is indefensible. So now everything that you're going to see, the cancel culture, you're going to see the laws, they're buying up media companies because it's indefensible. You can't use words. Ben Shapiro can try. Ben Shapiro can try to deflect. He can try to talk around it. He's very good. That little tiny hat little Jew. He's very good. But he now has to stoop to personal attacks because it's inarguable. It's indefensible. I love it. And his little cuck boy, Pete Hegseth, right next to him. Let's just watch this one more time for funsies.
Welcome the 45th and 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, as the President swears in the seats of our United States military.
He knows it, dude. He knows it. What a punk. Look at Hegseth.
Please raise your right hands. I, and state your name, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend.
The booing is so great that Trump is flustered. He has to take a pause, and you could tell he's just trying to get through this, dude. He's rattled. And a sociopath, a narcissist like this, when he gets booed like this, he feels it to his core. Nobody likes you, dude. It's just a fact. And it's not because we're haters or we're Democrats or we're liberals. It's because you suck and nobody likes you. Let's get back to 5th grade, guys. Let's get back to 5th grade on the playground. The smelly kid. It's not because you're smelly. It's not because you're poor. It's not because you're not cool. It's because you suck. It's not because the rest of the kids are bullies. No. It's because you suck and nobody likes you. And these people come from that place. This is where politicians, this is how a narcissist and a tyrant, these are the origins. They're the kid on the playground who nobody likes. That's what it is. Now, before I get out of here, I want to look at, let's look at what Peter Schiff, if you think I'm just like some liberal fucking cuck, which I'm not, okay? I actually voted for Trump. That's what's wild about this, is because I do want the chaos selfishly because I know he's going to be good for my Bitcoin and my portfolio, right? Look what Peter Schiff is saying. Peter Schiff's been on the show before. He is a libertarian, right-wing, pure anti-government guy. He's a gold bug. This is what, and he is one of the only honest guys. He shits on Bitcoin, but I can forgive him because he points out the lies of Trump's economic policies. Trump claimed that the U.S., Trump claimed that the U.S. is now taking in trillions of dollars per year in tariffs. That's a lie. He also claimed that tariff revenue is so large that soon our annual federal budget deficits will turn into surpluses, allowing us to pay down the national debt. That's an even bigger lie. Do you know how much money tariffs have brought in this year? $30 billion. Do you know how much our budget has, our deficit has gone up this year? Dude, in a couple of quarters, it goes up $1 trillion. And they're trying to sell it like we have, we have trillions of dollars. They're lying, dude. Lying. Wow, look at all this propaganda, dude. Look at all this propaganda. Yeah. 30 trillion. Oh, maybe he brought 30 trillion total. Okay. That's what look, there's no way they're paying off the debt. They know that. Let's go back to the homepage. Greta Thunberg, I would fuck. So I guess the shutdown's ending, you guys, and everything's right with the world. Oh, here's some nice Israelis. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Israel. They destroyed a Christian church in, I believe, where? Maybe the West Bank, maybe Jerusalem. There you go, dude. Savagery. Oh, we could just keep going. Why not? Here are settlers in the West Bank burning villages, Palestinian villages, starting with the olive groves. Nice guys, dude. Nice people. Nice people. All right, you guys. That's been today's stream. How did I do? I'm getting better at it. This streaming stuff is no punk, bro. This is no punk. This is not easy, but we're going to get there, dude. I will reach the promised land. I will become a famous streamer. This I promise you. You guys, do me a favor. Go follow me on Twitch. Even if you don't, Joe Smith said terrible. I agree. It was not good. But we got to watch some fun stuff. And, F you, Joe Smith. But you're in the chat, you little slut. Let's go in. Follow me on Twitch. I am Johnny Mitchell. And then go over. Thank you, Eddie. Sweet Eddie. Thank you, Matt Kelman. Dude, shout out. Shout out to all the nice people in the chat. And shout out to Brad, dude. Third Eye Investments. Thank you, David Zimmerman. Yeah, dude, I got real ones, man. I got real ones. Glad to see you back. Yeah, dude, we got to figure out, this is where I'm going to make this pop, dude. This was an F stream. I'll never be back. Hey, you know what? Joe, don't let it hit you in the menorah on the way out, bro. Kick rocks. Kick rocks because I'm playing with house money. Yeah, dude, we got to, props to Hassan Piker. I mean, I was talking crazy shit about streaming and streamers. And look, most of them do suck, but having to play with all the buttons and the whistles, I feel like a DJ. I'm like trying to do this and I'm trying to click the buttons. Thanks, Eddie. Yeah, dude, I would love to get Patrick Bet-David on the podcast. How do I get on Patrick Bet-David's podcast or get him on mine, dude? And I'm going to make a react video about him and about Vinny too. I promise you that. I'm coming for the Patrick Bet-David universe. I promise you that. All right, you guys. John, come here and show me how to... I don't even know how to shut out of the stream.